Hey guys, Dan Heilman back with another video. Today we're going to be talking about Litecoin and my price prediction for this cycle. We'll see what happens here, but we're going to look at some of the price action for the last couple months and other cycles and go through some risk curves and see what I think the price could potentially hit. Now, this is all going to be based on TA. So the other thing that's happening is a potential ETF that could be approved. It has the highest chance of getting approved of any of the other coins right now. So it would definitely be pretty likely that we get an ETF approved this year, if not in the next couple months. So there's already a couple that are out for community notes, basically getting community sentiment on these ETFs. The SEC, or I believe it's the SEC, sends it out and basically says, all right, give me some notes on this. What do you think? Should we approve it or not? So that's already happened for multiple now. So we're just kind of waiting on that. But here's our price action from the last, since the beginning of the year, basically beginning of December, right? So we put in a nice little local high of about $148. And then we've been ranging between that 148 and all the way down here, about 88. This was a big drop, but then we came back up. We're basically just building this huge bull flag is what it looks like to me. We potentially might be breaking out of it now, though. I don't know exactly where we got the ETF news. Might have been in here. I'm not quite sure. Let me look that up real quick, actually. I see that just yesterday we had another one that was accepted. That just means that it doesn't mean that it's, approved. It just means that they accepted it. So basically they see that you've submitted it and they're okay with it. All right. So I see some news about January 15th. So I think that's and that looks about right. I mean, look at the chart. It had a nice little 40% pump. So I think that's what we had about the approval here. It should be about right here on the 15th. So we had, not the approval, sorry. The submission of an ETF, and that one was Canary. So that one I think was Canary, which was one of the first. So that looks right. We had this big pump here, and then we had this little dump down for a while, and then we got more ETF approval news, and then it's been a lot more volatile price action for sure. And we've been going back and forth between about $100 and about $140. So we're still kind of respecting the support line here. So I do have some trades open right now on Litecoin and Bitcoin. So if you do want to sign up for any leverage trading, feel free to use the link below. I'm basically break even. I've been increasing my position on this pullback here. So I've been trading this for a while. This was the biggest pullback. You can see all the trades I've done here. This was the biggest pullback we've seen so far. 8% is just the shortest, in the last a couple days, obviously, besides this huge liquidation event. So we're kind of just pulling off here, and hopefully we get a bounce here and we might start breaking out, especially if we get news of ETF approval. So that's short term. Now, if we look at long-term price action, here is the last 3 cycles. So we're in the 3rd cycle. We had the one in 2021 and the one in 2017. So just a little bit of history on Litecoin. I have been a Litecoin investor since about the end of 2017 and have been steadily purchasing Litecoin for at least a year or two in this phase here. And then I've kind of just held from there. So you can see we've kind of been respecting this channel here. This is on the weekly chart, and it's kind of like an increasing channel here, and we're still very low in the channel. So if we were to even come to the top of the channel, that's another 200%, puts us right in the $400 range. So I think no matter what happens this year, I think we'll get a $400 Litecoin. That is my bare minimum target. So I think we could see something a lot higher than that. And it's kind of interesting because, it's almost like not really diminishing returns. It's almost even just like we hit the same top twice. So, about $408 is what we saw. We saw 420 the first run, and then we saw 414 the second run. But we just spent a little bit more time in the higher numbers here, up in the even 285s for the second peak. So the second peak wasn't as high as the first peak here. But you can see already the volume is getting a little bit closer to the volume from 2021, but you know, the volume should generally trend up as crypto gets more adoption. You can see the short-term bubble risk metric I have down here says that, you know, right now we're yellow, which means we're not really that close to a top. We could have a lot of price action. We need to get back in the orange and then the solid red to say we're near the top. And I have a risk metric up here that says we got to about 0.79, but usually the last top was about 0.86. Now, this I don't even think is really designed for Litecoin. It's more for, I don't know, maybe it's just using moving averages and stuff, but I use this for Bitcoin and it's okay in terms of accuracy. If you basically get up to like 1, that means usually there's going to be some pullbacks, but it doesn't seem to be perfect for this one. But yeah, now let's pull up something else. So this is into the Cryptoverse from Ben Cohen, and he has some risk metrics in here. So if we look at the risk metric for Litecoin, you can see down here, he's thinking it's about a 55% risk metric. When it gets to 100, that means we're pretty much at the top. So if you look at previous cycles, we hit about I don't know, a 9.98. It was basically a 1. We can probably just call this exactly a 1, 9.98. 0.996, 0.9, you know, whatever. We can zoom in a little bit and see that it was 0.998. So we're hitting basically 1 every time when we get near the top here. So this is a really nice metric. I like to basically take your emotions out of trading. And if you just want to find a price target to sell at, this is what you could sell at. So basically you could sell at, I don't know, $950 and be pretty likely to get your order filled. The further you go down here, the more likely you are to get your order filled. So if you want to use like the 95% risk, you could put a sell order for $780. If you want to get a little bit higher, you could do 870, and we might see some peaks into this area. Now, this, you know, just takes into effect moving averages and, you know, social media posts about Litecoin and stuff like that. So there's a lot of things that go into this. But, you know, if you get an ETF approval and people realize that Litecoin is the closest thing to Bitcoin, and they're going to be pounding a bunch of money into it, you could get a number a lot larger than this. So it kind of just depends on what your goals are. If you definitely want to get your money out by the end of the year because you think altcoins are going to crash like they always do, down 70, 80, 90, 99%, then you can use this to sell. Otherwise, if you just want to hodl long term and hold this and, you know, use it as some sort of a retirement plan where you're like, all right, I'm going to buy 200 Litecoin, I'm going to leave them in here for, you know, maybe 2 or 3 more cycles. The cycles are usually 4 years and we're going to see what happens. I mean, it just really depends on your price target. So if you're trying to get out in the short term, meaning this year, I think I will be getting rid of most of my altcoins in this year. And usually what happens is, you know, after the halving year, which is last year, you know, usually we see a top and altcoins usually drop a lot. Even Bitcoin drops a lot. So we'll see if that continues. The 4-year cycles have been continuing for many years, but that's gonna be pretty much it. I wanted to just go through my price targets again. So what do I think it's gonna do? I think we're gonna get to the $900 range, and especially if we get an ETF approval. If we get an ETF approval, I think we might even be able to see like a $1,500 or maybe even like a $2,000 price of Litecoin. And again, that just really depends on overall adoption, how the ETF does, if there's any big players that want to get in there. But there's a bunch of information in here on basically like how long you spend in these bands. It's not a lot, right? So you want to put your sell orders in ahead of time if you want to catch these prices. And you can see where we are just in terms of price. We'd have to get way up here to get to almost $1,000. And you see a big spike in the risk here. But you can see when we get into these big cycles here, you know, the risk starts to get red here, and you can see we're barely in the yellows here. So we're just kind of barely getting started. Once you get, we don't even have an orange print yet. So once you get into the oranges and reds, then you'll be closer to, you know, worrying about what's going on. I guess one final thing is let's just look for real quick at the Litecoin Bitcoin chart. Can't forget that. So here's the Litecoin Bitcoin chart, which has actually held up very well for the last, Since basically March of 2024, right? So it's looking very stable, right? If you obviously zoom out a lot, it looks a lot more ugly because pretty much every altcoin kind of looks like this against Bitcoin. But you can see kind of it's definitely flattening out a lot, and it looks to be, you know, bottoming, and that usually means that, all right, we're going to see some sort of parabolic run, maybe something like that. There's a 500%. Here's the last one, was like a 440%. What was the top to bottom here? 600%. So you can definitely see some big pumps here. And then here's the 2000. Oh no, it's 2019. Where's 2021? Okay, interesting. Interesting. In 2021, you didn't really see that big of a pump. You can see definitely reduced volatility here, definitely. But this was actually the 2019. Okay. So you can see it kind of went through like almost like 3 little mini cycles, right? You can see in 2017 we saw this big pump against Bitcoin, and then in the end of 2017 we saw another huge one, and then in 2018, almost a year later, we saw a big pump. Which is really interesting. But anyways, that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like, hit the subscribe button. Have a great day, everyone. If you want to trade, feel free to use my links below. Huge fan of Bitunix. I got BTCC and BYDFi, so feel free to use any of those links. Gives you a big old discount on fees, and there's a bunch of newcomer bonuses and different campaigns and stuff you can do to get free rewards, up to $5,500 on Bitunix. And that's it for the video. Have a great day, everyone. See you guys.